Hi, I'm Chaz Marler from Pair of Dice Paradise, and welcome to this series of behind-the-scenes videos from the recent Board Game Decathlon mockumentary. This episode contains the entire scene that was contributed by Forrest Bower of Bower's Game Corner. Putting together Forrest's segment was especially challenging because I really enjoy his energy level and I wanted to amp it up even more during his segment. I attempted to accomplish this by having him describe a long list of increasingly unbelievable things that Mur did. Then, I spliced and trimmed the bits and pieces of it together to enhance the rapid-fire, crazy delivery of his scene. But to get that list, Forrest actually recorded a lot more stories about the games featured in the Decathlon's lightning round. And on top of all of that stuff, he then threw in the gag about the increasingly absurd nicknames as a bonus. So, here's the extended cut of his footage, with the parts that were edited out of the final version colored like this, so you'll know what to look for. This demonstrates exactly what happens when you sit down Forrest from Bower's Game Corner and just let the camera roll.
So, I'm going to start off with how good he's been at the convention, or at the contest thing. Oh man, let me tell you, we started off playing Small World, and he chose a race. I'm trying to think what the race was. I can't even remember. He started off with 8 pieces, 8, and then he ended up not declining. We were like, oh, he's gonna decline. He's gonna decline. He didn't decline the whole game. He ended up winning by 3 points, and he wasn't dealing with skeletons or anything either. He just didn't decline, and we were like, oh, we won't even attack him, and he won. And that was when we really started to recognize Mur was a force to be reckoned with. That's when we started calling him Mur Rock'em Sock'em Stro, name that kind of stuck for a little while. After that, I was prepared. I was like, all right, I'm not underestimating this guy. We busted out the Twilight Imperium, and I was ready. That was my game. I had my Snuggie on, my shoes off. I was ready to rock. He destroyed everyone in the galaxy in 45 minutes. I didn't even know that was possible. If I was not watching, I would have thought he was cheating. The judges thought he was cheating. He thought we were all in cahoots with him. We're just like, no, Murder and Mur is just amazing. Yeah, I mean, it was something to be seen. So next, they had Nightmare Chess. And I was like, okay, get me head-to-head. I want to go mano-a-mano with Mur Rock the Boat Straw. I was like, you get me in a room alone. Well, that didn't happen because there was hundreds of people there. But you get me in a game alone, and I'm taking him down. So Nightmare Chess it was, a game I'm a big fan of. He took me out in 4 moves. I cried in the fetal position for a while and walked it off. And then they told me Corporate America was the next game. And let me tell you, I love me some Corporate America. I love being the president. I love having all the powers and doing all the stuff. Mur, I didn't know how he did it. He ended up winning president 3 times. And he didn't contribute to his campaign fund once. He didn't do it once. I don't know how he did it. He manipulated everybody. It was something to be seen. We played a little Ticket to Ride next. Took a little light route. He ended up scoring 212 points. Completed 10 tickets. Longest route. Most tickets. I don't know. It was incredible. You know, I busted out 180, 185 on my best game. He busted out 200 against 4 grown men. It was a little bit embarrassing. We played Dominion next. Needless to say, same thing happened. He ended up with 8 provinces. He bought 4 of them in 1 turn. He strung it all together. It was bad. I ended up getting 1. I was pretty happy about that. I finished in 2nd, I think, with 1. I had a bunch of duchies. Man. So then we played coup, and let me tell you, we were game planning at the beginning of coup. We're like, all right, we're taking down Mur. Mur, please stop following me. Rockstro, you are going down. And he had a big old target on his back. He still finished the game with both of his cards up. I don't know how he did it. I don't understand it. It was something to be seen. So next we stuck with that sort of theme, and we played a little bit of Resistance. But unfortunately, the person setting it up kind of screwed it up just a wee bit. She only put 1 spy in. We're supposed to have 3. Didn't matter to Mur. I don't know what he did. He opened his eyes, and when they said, hey, oh, spies, open your eyes, apparently he just wasn't paying attention or didn't care that he was the only spy, but he still ended up winning the game, being the only spy. The most amazing part about that was he won on the 4th round, which means you need 2 spies in order to do that. So it just kept going on and on. We played King of Tokyo next. He won the game, of course, but he scored 20 and knocked everybody out in the same round. He said he wanted to be very thorough. That's where we got the nickname Murr Rockin' the Wizard Table 1995 Stro. That nickname did not last very long. It wasn't a very good nickname on my part. I will say that much. Next we got a little bit to Hanabi, and they were like, cooperative. I was like, yeah, get me at the table. I'm just tired of just getting slapped around by Murr. And so they were like, all right, you and Tommy V are going to be playing Hanabi with Murr. And I was like, okay, I'm cool. And I was like, all right, you guys take a 5-minute break if you want. And I was like, okay, good. I'm going to go get a ham sandwich. And I was like, hey, Tommy V, you want a sandwich? And Tommy V had this thing. He's really weird about germs. He's like, no, I don't want a sandwich because you keep sneezing into your hands. And I was like, man, my sneezes are clean. And yeah, anyway, that's a big, long story. And ended with me keying his car. Don't tell him that, please. But yeah, so we went upstairs. We go get a ham sandwich. We come back downstairs. I don't know how he did it. I didn't think it was possible, but he soloed Hanabi. I don't know if he just kind of guessed what was on his head or what was going on here, but we won. That was the one I won that game, so that was pretty cool. And then the final game we played Sheriff Nottingham, one of my favorite games of last year, and well, I thought I was doing really good. Murray only ended up winning by 2 points, but what was most incredible, the final round of the game, he opened his bag and there was an actual crossbow in it. That bag's like this big. I don't know how he fit it in there. It was a little bit mind-boggling. So needless to say, Murr kind of dominated that day. That's where he got the nickname Murr Eat Your Crow Rockstro. I also have some other nicknames I wrote down. Some of them I mispronounced. So I'll just go down the list here and you can do whatever you want with them. That's why we gave him the nickname Murr Rock'em Sock'em Stro. Yeah, after that game, we started to give him the nickname Murdering Murr. Let me tell you, Murdering Murr, he was mercifully miraculous. That's when he got the nickname Miraculous Rockstro. It didn't catch on very well. That's when we started calling him Murr the Meeple Rockin' Stro. That's when we started calling him Sir Murr, King of the Table. That's when we started calling him Merlin Rockstro, Wizard of the Table. And, yeah, it was a long day.